Hi, we divide. This is red, this is blue, and this is green. Most of us will agree, but now try this. Close your eyes and try to imagine a completely new color. One that doesn't exist in your experience. Well, it doesn't work. And that little mental failure hides a much stranger question. When you and I look at a strawberry and call it red, are we actually seeing the same color inside our heads? Color isn't really out there in the world. There are only wavelengths of light. Your brain takes those wavelengths and turns them into a private experience, into red. So it's entirely possible that what I see as red looks completely different to you. Maybe your red looks like my orange or even green, but we both learn to call it red, so we never notice the difference. For all I know, you might be seeing the world with a permanent Instagram filter. But we communicate just fine. And we go on living never knowing how different our inner world can actually be. My wife asks me this all the time. She'll hold up two dresses and say, "Which one do you like better, the magenta or the salmon one?" And I'm standing there like, "Bro, they're both just pink." I generally don't see the difference. She looks at me like I'm lost cause. Maybe I am, because if we can't even agree on shades of pink, how can I ever know that her red is my red? We already know some people see color differently. Color blindness is the obvious example. But what's more unsettling are the invisible differences. Two people with absolutely normal vision, whose brain might be painting the world in absolutely different palettes, with no test able to catch it. This brings us to qualia, the raw subjective feeling of experience, the redness of red, the painfulness of pain. In 2025, scientists at UC Berkeley did something wild. Using a special laser system, they stimulated individual cone cells in people's eyes and created a brand new color that no human had ever seen before. They called it olo, an impossibly intense teal green. People who saw it said it was overwhelming, almost electric, but even they struggled to describe it properly to others. It was like getting a breath peek behind the curtain of human perception, realizing how limited that curtain really is. Some people, mostly women, are born with 4 cone cells instead of 3. They are called tetrachromats. In theory, they can see hundreds of million colors more than the average person. The world looks hyper-vivid to them, and when they try to explain those extra colors, will simply fail. And that's the wall we'll run into. Your brain can only imagine colors based on what it already experienced, but you can't invent a truly new one from nothing. Your imagination trapped inside the hardware you were born with. So we are, in a very real way, locked inside our own private versions of reality. I will never know what your red truly looks like, and you will never know what my blue feels like. We are all alone in our heads, watching the same world through different filters. And yet we keep trying to reach each other. We keep asking and we keep wondering. Maybe that's one of the most human things we do. So, do you think your red the same as mine, or you secretly suspect that we are living in different visual universes? Drop your thoughts in the comments, especially if your partners think that you're colorblind, like mine. If you enjoyed this video, hit like and subscribe. See ya!